What is going on? I'm that guy with the dropped frames, the bulky, scratchy, glitchy videos. My deepest apologies. Thank you for all your patience and everyone who pointed it out without being super rude and over the top. I just failed a Fang solo. Not super duper happy with that. Was hoping to show you guys that, but we're not going to show you because it's a failure. I screwed up. Did not get it right. I have just moved my second account, this one, the Zedmot, at level 16 into 5 engine rooms. I managed to get a CMO. I moved some mines around. I upgraded my sniper towers to max. I figured that way maybe we can pick off someone useful at the beach here. Is it called a beach? I guess at the ramp would be more appropriate of a name. I've got low-level boom mines. I've got low-level bullet back here. Should be okay, though. We're only at tier 16. We should be able to move up pretty quickly. Most of all, I just wanted to put this video out here. Let's get moving. For those of you who said Seekers are magic, I know. I just don't have enough keys. I don't have enough chests. We're not going to get that today. I just want to move up a little bit. Sick and tired of being at the bottom levels. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to split up, get rid of these heavies. We might keep a couple heavies, but we're going to get mostly bombardiers. I'm not going to call them diddles because I absolutely despise that name. I think it's ridiculous. If you like it, that's fine. I'm just not going to be using it. So on this left-hand side, we should be good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring a second boat of heavies. I don't think we need any sort of... I think that should be good on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we are going to bring a boat or so of rifles. Let's just get going. We're going to drop bullet over here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to drop heavy rifle and bombardiers over on the left. Those left-hand side should be able to get those 2 engine rooms. This bullet dude should be able to get the rest of the engine rooms up the middle. And then our only concern are these 2 on the right. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to barrage mines. I hate doing it. I think it's silly and somewhat ridiculous, but we're not going to be able to barrage anything else. So just having bullet go up the gut should be fairly useful. Now, if this looks ridiculous to you, I agree. It looks ridiculous to me as well. Using gunboat energy to get rid of mines is crazy, but I'm not gonna... I can't do it. I can't bring medics. So what we're gonna do is just keep this boom cannon artilleried and shocked and all of those kind of things. I really do wish that we had some form of way of using... what are those things called? Critters, but we don't have any critters. So all we can do at this point is just get our troops moving. We've got way too many troops off to that left-hand side, and so we're probably going to lose, but maybe we were chatting and changing troops and all that sort of stuff. Just maybe we can get this thing down. Energy drink, trying to get bullet into position, didn't actually do anything good. 240 is better than my times yesterday, but I believe Reyes has beat us. No, we got to win, so not bad, not bad. Not super, though. As you saw there, it wasn't good. It was definitely better than my attacks yesterday, just thinking about mixing in some heavies. I initially just got rid of all my heavies, but having heavies out front is fairly useful. Just gotta get some wins. Let's move up. I'm sick and tired of being down at near the edge of gold. So now we've got 2 on the right, we've got 2 on the left, and then 1 up the middle. So I'm going to send... let's go like this. If bullet goes left, I'm going to have something magical on the right because of that hot pot. So we're going to go 1, 2, bullet, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side. Nothing up the middle because I figure, you know what, they're going to get there anyways. And at this point, I'm going to throw a shock. I hate shock launchers. I despise shock launchers when they're taking out our rifle dudes. So this should be good enough. We've got enough separation between those troops. That bullet on the left should be able to move forward. Our bombardiers on the right should be good. Just getting everyone coming forward and then slowly but surely throwing some shocks out there. Don't call me Shirley. There we go. I probably should be artillerying that hot pot over on the left-hand side, keeping bullet alive on the... I can't get my lefts and right straight, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this so far. We've got all sorts of good stuff happening on this side. Barraging, artillerying, we've got lots of troops. Should be somewhere near the 3-minute timeline-ish. I don't exactly know what we're going to be at for the time, but pretty darn fast. That's the fastest time I've had on a stream here, so definitely improving. Those of you who made suggestions in the comments yesterday, thank you so much. You got me thinking, besides the fact that my video sucked. Hopefully it doesn't this time. If there's any dropped frames, please yell at me. Throw an emoji, middle finger in the comments. I think we're good though. I rebooted. That's the problem with Windows updates. I record on a Windows computer. All of a sudden I upgrade my Windows. I'm on a Surface. So I'm on a Surface Laptop 3. There's a firmware update, like just all sorts of details. This is why I want to almost never ever update my computer. Bad things happen. This guy thinks he's going to artillery that engine room. Not going to happen. Just waiting for the paint to dry. Just trying to wait for the water to boil, sitting there. Not a great attack, Mr. Squiggles. Definitely pull out the win. And I'm not going to expect a lot of great attacks because we're down low in the tier. I should definitely be higher, but the 4 days off just killed me. Absolutely killed me. Have not seen anything, have not done anything, so we're going to drop Bullet over on the right simply because that, what is that thing called? That, oh, brain just shutting off. That shock blaster gives me a little bit of concern. I'm actually, you know what? I'm just going to BART this shock blaster. Don't care about it at all. And rather than spend my GBE shocking it, we're just going to BART it out because it doesn't really matter. It's not going to do anything to us. And at this point, all of our troops on the left should get those 3 on the left. Hopefully our right-hand side. If I would have dropped those right bombardiers a little bit later, I think I would have had a little bit more success. So for those of you who are holding troops back, do let me know when you're holding them back for, when you're actually dropping them. Because it just seems like there is a lot of intricacies that can be done to get your troops going in the direction that you want them to go, and I feel like I'm not there yet. So at this point, we're going to shock this rocket launcher. We've got riflemen and heavies up front, keeping our bombardiers alive, and now we just need to get those final engine rooms down in the next few seconds. As soon as that one goes down, we're going to flare over. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to flare over to this one. We're going to do all of our barraging. I am not terribly quick at realizing, hey, you know what? I need to move away. So one thing that I should have done in that attack is I should have flared this engine room on the left way sooner and then barraged the right with any leftover health that it had. So hopefully that tip gets you guys going further ahead. But so far, this base is working fairly well. This person is losing troops left, right, and center. I'm not sure what they started out with. Looks like they're using some sort of just Zuka formation. But they're going to hit this mine right here, and it's going to be magical. We're going to see a poof of smoke unless they have some sort of plan for that, and it's going to lose, hopefully, a whole lot of their troops. Yeah, so now, actually, you know what? I shouldn't have hoped for that, because now we're going to have to wait even longer. So these mines doing good things. I think this one over here against that right wall is too close to the wall. They do have a trigger radius, so I'm going to move this back, this out a little bit. That way we can cover 3 tiles with that mine instead of just 2. Overall, pretty satisfied though. Slowly moving up. I'm going to keep going here. We're going to get all sorts of wins in. I need to make sure that my computer is not an issue and get you guys... I mean, I need to get up as well. So we're going to get a little bit higher. Hopefully. Can't make any promises, obviously, but I think we should be able to get up nice and high for where compared to where we started anyways. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to drop some riflemen in there, and then I'm going to hold this right-hand side bombardier for a couple seconds, and hopefully that will make some sort of difference. I'm not super confident that it will, but my thinking is that way that I was hoping that middle sniper tower would be gone, and actually it ended up actually making it worse. So I was hoping it was going to make all of my troops curl along that right hand wall. Did not do a great job. So boo me. Just definitely, there's definitely room for improvement, and we're still winning. So that's kind of nice. That's the kind of the nice thing about being down at this tier, is that I can make mistakes, and I am a slightly better player than some people that are down here. I don't like to say I am better, but maybe I'm going to get a little bit luckier or something. So anyways, we're going to get all of this stuff done. Bullet's essentially going to take that right engine room all by himself. And I'm just going to hold off right here. Probably should have cleared some of these mines right in here. And now Where do we go? I'm not even sure I can flare anyone. That's the thing about warships for me. Like, you just have to place your troops in the right position and then hope that they're in the right position. So these right-hand side, way too much GBE. I have not used nearly enough gunboat energy, but we're still winning. This person is about to fail on my base. Look at this. Just SEMO, just doing damage. Shock launchers doing damage. I wish the SEMO would take out that heavy right there. So that there we go. So now, I mean, this, I don't know what they tried to do, but it was not a success. So we are down in the dregs. We should be getting higher very, very soon. But overall, hopefully this video quality is a million times better, and attacks definitely improving. There are some intricacies as far as how late you drop your troops, and I'm going to keep picking those up. Hopefully you guys picked up some along the road. This person is going for the easy engine room. Don't really blame them. Probably the right decision to make, seeing as shock launchers and SEMOs and things like that are in range. Just using tons of gunboat energy and so much time, though. So frustrating. This person clearly has not opened Bombardiers, I'm going to guess. I wish I could start watching their replay from scratch, but obviously we can't get there. This shock launcher is going to do wonderful, wonderful things as they barrage the boom cannon. That is a mistake, my friend. You've got heavies and bullet, and you're barraging a boom mine. I'm guessing they retreated because I don't see any flares here. They're just trying to run away, and it's not going super duper well. So nice try to you. Not super fantastic. You're going to lose. Come on, just lose. Just go away. There we go. Squiggles, McGee, 2 squiggles in a row, 3 squiggles in a row. So I'm not sure if it's the timeline. By the way, some people do like to attack in certain times of day where they know they're not going to get someone, or when they're going to get people who are just waking up in other countries. I don't subscribe to that. I just attack whenever the heck it's time to attack. We're going to go bullet on the right with 3 bombs. We're going to go heavy, heavy. And by the way, if you're asking why I'm using this troop layout that I am, I really don't know. There is not a lot of rhyme or reason for it. I just dropped these troops in. They seem to work, and so that is what I have been going with. Need bullet to get back out in front. That's why we're going to shock that shock blaster. I'm feeling like I don't have enough troops on that left-hand side, so that's making me a little bit nervous. All of these heavies are starting to get melted very early on. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of that in the hopes that that rocket launcher will not melt all of my bombardiers, because we're going to be in trouble in about 4.5 seconds. So that is why I threw that gunboat energy. I know there was nothing in front of those bombardiers. So at this point, we've got bullet clearing things. We've got a rocket launcher back here that I did not pay enough attention to. Just barely caught it. Not sure that we're going to actually get that down in time. You need 1 more artillery. Rocket launchers seem to be doing fairly well against my attacks, simply because I don't have medics. I don't have any sort of way of healing my troops. But overall, not doing a ton. So, would medics be useful? Yes, but if I just paid better attention to all sorts of rocket launchers and troops, I think I'd be doing better off. So, again, are we going Neo, bro? Let's see if we're going to take Neo, bro. Everyone see Cryoneers, not useful. I mean, you're going to try and barrage that, but probably not going to be super awesome because we've already... Look at this. Like, they're clearing every single building. I don't think that I've cleared every building. Actually, I guess I'm pretty close because engine rooms are towards the back. So... maybe that's pretty standard, but I really wish we did get that other player down before they got that second engine room. So I do really, really like looking at my win log and seeing this, where they actually missed an engine room. There's a certain sense of satisfaction I get out of that. Nonetheless, 5-game win streak. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep going until I lose, even if that means 27 hours of Boom Beach. Bring it on. We're going to drop... Okay, so this one is slightly different. We're going to drop 1 over here with 1 boat, and then we're going to go all the rest right up the middle, and we're going to go right dead center, hoping that those left-hand side dudes hug that wall. Looks like they're not going to hug the wall, which is super unfortunate. That's just knowing the more you play, it's kind of like biking. Biking's all about time in the saddle. If you've ever heard that expression, warships is all about time played, and you can see that someone out there was like yelling at their screen saying like there's no way your troops are going to hug that wall, but I just missed the boat because I don't know the exact locations quite yet, and so hopefully we can get there, but at this exact moment we definitely haven't gotten there. This rocket launcher on the right is going to be doing some damage to our bombardiers. Need to clear some mines. I mean, look at this. That left-hand side engine room definitely should have held some bombardiers and dropped them late. So frustrating. I hate making mistakes like that where you can't flare anything. It's just a matter of time. So what I'm going to try to do is just use all of my gunboat energy over here. I think it's dumb. I think it's going to be a big mistake, but there is the slight chance that we can take that down. I mean, it's not going to happen, but maybe, just maybe, when that right-hand side engine room goes down, we're going to get just enough to drop an artillery. I'm going to keep tapperooing, and there goes that left engine room. So level 3 barrage definitely made up some space for us. Let's see if DY 2019 is going to win. 224, what did we end up with? Whew. Okay, so close. Keeping that win streak alive by 10 seconds, making drastic, terrible errors, but troop composition and drops and GBE and probably tech tree making up for it. So at this point, that right-hand side does not look terribly dangerous. So I'm going to go like this. We're going to drop all of our troops on this right-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop our heavies over in here. We're going to drop here, and we're going to go like this. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and hopefully that right-hand side bombardier can completely and utterly clear that entire right side. It's not going to get all the way back to that right engine room, but we saw in the last attack that barraging the engine room does work. So I'm going to do that right now. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Keep pumping GBE into that back right engine room. And hopefully that's going to be enough to get us to where we need to be. I think it is, but again, these are the mistakes that I keep making. Not knowing exactly how many artillery, how many barrage are required at this point is just a complete silly mistake that I should not be making, but there's not a lot I can do for it at this point. So we're going to keep crushing forward with these left-hand troops. Those right-hand troops are getting down that right engine room as we anticipated. And now we just need to throw one more artillery, and now we're basically in. So now it's just this race against time. We're going to flare this engine room. We're going to shock that stuff. And then as soon as all of our stuff is in the air, we're going to flare that one. And by doing so, we're just going to get all sorts of gunboat energy. And that's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. It definitely didn't go quite as smoothly as I would have liked. And having max level barrage definitely would have bumped that up. Do I have enough to bump up our barrage level? Not quite. So actually, you know what? Level 4 barrage. There you go. Didn't even know what level my barrage is there. So glad we went back and checked. I did do a couple different things on this account. Both of my accounts are different. Always. This one has low level boom mines. This one has max level sniper towers. Don't have max level boom cannons. Upgraded our barrage there. Pretty happy with that. I mean, we're moving up. So far, we started in tier 16, started from the bottom, now we're here. Let's keep moving forward. I made the mistake of promising we're going to keep going until I fail. Whether that's going to happen or not, I can't guarantee I'm going to keep that promise. Let's go like this. We're going to go bullet right in here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go heavies over here, rifles over here, bombs over here, and then eventually, once some of this stuff is done, I'm just going to keep dropping. I'm going to drop my left-hand side bombardiers in a minute. I don't want them to go after all this stuff quite yet. I've got some heavies out front. I've got some Zookas out front. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid... That was a terrible artillery. Notice how I missed the corner where the engine room is? I hate it when I make mistakes like that. So all of this stuff should keep those bombardiers going up that left-hand side edge. Need to... Oh, so lucky. All of this stuff is looking... Oh, see, they're turned in again. Turned up. Let's keep going. Frustrating. Where can we use our gunboat energy is going to be the last question. I'm tempted to just use all my artillery on this back engine room just to show that we can, because I love artillerying back engine rooms, as you probably all know, but I'm not going to do that at this point. Bullet needs an energy drink. Get him nice and tight. Oh, I wish I had some form of med kit or something. It's just every time lately it feels like I need a med kit. So let's drop our shock back here. Can we get both? No, we can't. Where do we use our gun? Right there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 400. And hopefully that is going to even things out. Bullet energy drink. Our times are bad, folks. These times are not good. So far, we've been pretty lucky with our matches, though. And all of these players are using Cryoneers. No, there's no Cryoneers here, but they are using Kavan. I just don't get Kavan. I mean, sure, I guess that's your healing answer. But he's just so expensive. The number of keys required to unlock Kavan, what are they? It's like 42 or something like that. 56 keys to get Kavan. I can't do it. If you guys went Kavan and you love it and he's the best thing since sliced bread and butter and all those kind of things, please do let me know because I just don't see it. I don't see how Kavan is the answer to anyone's problems. Maybe later on, I mean, in Warships, he can be incredibly, incredibly useful, but I'm not seeing it at this rank or at this level. So if you have like 6 engine rooms and you went back and got Kavan and it saved your life and your attacks and all that sort of stuff, please do let me know. Would love to hear it. I'm just not seeing it at the 5 engine room level. It just seems like a complete and utter waste. If you're wondering why I keep using Barrage to clear mines, it's because I don't have Kavan. So I keep saying one thing and then doing another, and it's frustrating the heck out of me. But I think this left-hand side, we are home free. No boom cannons on that left. Couple boom cannons on this right, but I'm feeling a quick time coming on. I'm feeling a quick time. Let's get Bullet in tight. Need that energy drink. And now all of our troops doing magical troop things. What can we do here to speed this up? Let's go 1, 2, 3 just to get rid of the things that our bombardiers are going to shoot at. All of our troops coming in hot. Now we're just going to barrage this far engine room on the left-hand side, hoping that that's going to speed things up. It's this weird balance of where to throw your gunboat energy. I think I nailed it pretty good. 245. This is never going to end, folks. This is never going to end. So many squiggly people. We are just crushing everyone. There we go. So this is something I've seen a fair amount of on my other account. People using rocket choppers with Bullet, mixing in some bombardiers. So rocket choppers, super expensive. I did not go rocket choppers. I did not go Kavan on any of my accounts. Again, if you guys love rocket choppers, please do let me know. Come on, get unshocked. Get unshocked. One other thing I think I did on this account that I didn't talk about is I think I maxed my shocks because let's just check it. Yeah, maxing your shocks makes fantastic improvements. You just save so much gunboat energy, and as you've seen, I have so much gunboat energy on all these attacks. We're about to have one win away from that elusive full win bar that the chicken loves to clickbait and show the win bar, and we need to get there. Come on, let's go. So on this right-hand side, it looks like the right-hand side is going to be most of the damage we're going to need. 1, 2, 3. We're going to drop a heavy here. We're going to drop rifle here. Boom. More heavies on that right-hand side. And then I'm hoping that we can get somehow, some way, get all of our stuff running up that right-hand side. So far, I haven't been able to pull it off. So hopefully Mr. Bullet is going to get us in line for all of the magic in about 3, 2, 1. Let's go up this left-hand side. Hopefully that is not too late. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get rid of that boom cannon because realistically, all you need to worry about with rifled or bombardiers are mines and rocket launchers. This person doesn't have any. More importantly, getting rid of those massively, massively strong boom cannons. So let's shock that shock launcher. Where did Bullet go? Hopefully Bullet goes to the right. There we go. We got some troops going to the right, which is all we really needed. Kind of. We're going to get wrecked by that shock blaster. I don't like that shock blaster at all. Sadly, all of our troops on the right-hand side are dead. So looks like there's a chance here, folks. It looks like this is going to be the end. This is not going super duper well. So all I'm going to do at this point is barrage that. You know what? Let's get rid of these mines too. Getting rid of that sky shield in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, we can throw a shock somewhere useful. terrible, terrible choice of ways to use gunboat energy, but maybe we can save it with a smoke. Saving it with a smoke would be fantastic. Need Bullet to step out. We're going to lose. I am calling it right here, right now. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be the last attack of the day, and it's going to be on a terrible, terrible way to go, but we had to lose at some point, and I made nothing but mistakes. That center line is definitely interesting to me. It definitely drew our troops in, but so many different ways, things that I need to work on. If you guys saw something in this video that you learned from, hit me up in the comments, because maybe someone else missed it and they can learn from you pointing it out. If you saw something that I did that was stupid, besides this video and my last video with all the stuttery stuff, also hit that up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that goodness, because you know what? You see that? I had to mention the chicken. You mention the chicken and you get the loss. So nonetheless, I'm Zedmont. Hopefully this video comes out smooth like butter or silk or whatever term you want to use. Again, let me know in the comments what you think it's smooth like. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.